Good morning. It is Wednesday. No, it's Thursday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Woo! Days are coming together to me. Today is Thursday, the first day of Arm Day. I hope everyone had a nice day yesterday. It was really rainy and really windy, but I had to do errands anyway yesterday, so I was driving in the mess of rain and everything. But today it's sunny. I hope everyone survived Ida. It looks like it's passing. Hopefully no one's getting hit anymore. And so let's begin with some cardio, and then we'll get into some weights. So for cardio, mostly working with the arms, a little bit, of course, the legs always are moving because it's part of the body. But we're really doing some arm workouts mostly today with cardio and, of course, the weights. And I put in, I think also I put in a little bit of abs as well. I forgot. It was also ab day as well, a little bit mix of both. So we're going to do, of course, arms, and then towards the end we'll get into abs. So I hope you're all ready. Love you. But by the way, I'm Kitty, if anyone doesn't know by now. So let's begin. We're going to start with pinwheels, which is just moving your arms in front, and then we're going to reverse it. So we're going to do 200 here, and then 200 reverse. So let's begin. Hey, go that way. Glove. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little quicker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to 100. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one to 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Keep going. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to the 200 mark. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, and then reverse it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reverse it. Good job. 200 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one to the 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I'm feeling the burn. Felt good. So now we're going to do some punches in front, and then we're going to do some punches in the back, in the side, not the back. So punches in the front, we're going to do 400, and then we're going right into punches in the side. I usually put a little squat a little bit, just for a little balance, and then I'm going to punch, 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 right in the front, and then to the side. So 400 in the front. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, and they're quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one to 100. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2. We're on to 200. Let's go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one to 200. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now on to 300. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to 300. You got this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one to 300. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 400. You got this. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to 400. Got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Woo! Now to the sides for 400. Let's begin. I'm going to go this way so I don't punch anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one to 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 200. Now 2, 3. You got this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one to 200. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 300. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to 300. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left. 1, 2, 300. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 400. More. Last 400. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little quicker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there to the last 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got this. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Take a drink of water. Need be. Whew. Getting a little sweat on. The next one we're going to do is like jump squats. But what we're going to do with that is with the hands. We're going to jump with our hands and bring them down like that. So jump, bring. Jump, bring down your hands. So it's really focusing on your arms, like bringing them up over your head and then bringing them down and making them move, go backwards like the straight. So it's all about the straight arms going up, down, up, down, up, down. So don't focus on where you're jumping. Don't focus if you forget to squat. Don't worry about it. We're not focusing on the legs. We're focusing on the arms and consistently making sure they're moving up and down, up and down. And we're going to do 200 of them. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move this so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway to 100. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 200. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 100 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. Finish strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more for good luck. Good job. Woo! That's it for cardio portion. Now we're I'm gonna take a little rest, get my gloves on. You guys can get a drink of water. Gonna sit down for a second. Whew. Get my gloves on. Whew. I really feel my heart really going rapid right now, which is a good thing. But I just want to slow it down a little bit. You want to keep up your heart rate going, but you don't want it beating so fast, where especially when you are doing weights, that you pull the heart and have like a little chest pain, panic attack, or even like a little heart attack. We don't need that. So it's always good to, in between, after doing cardio, to just kind of calm it down a little bit. Now that you got your heart rate going, you got a little sweat going, now we move on to weight. But you don't want to go right away. So we're going to start with upright row, which is picking it up and bending our arms, and we're just moving them upward, going up and bending them that way. I'm going to use the big bar for me. You can use no weight, little weight, higher weight, whatever weight you want to use. You can use a broomstick, meaning no weight. Well, it's like maybe an ounce weight, but really there's no weight to a broom unless you have one of those heavy, heavy brooms, which I've never seen, but never know. This day and age, the advanced technology that we have with brooms and with everything else. But you can use whatever, or you can just use an invisible, which meaning no, and just move your arms up and down, up and down. And we're doing it in the middle, in between low and high. So let me just make sure they're tight so they don't fall. So we're going to do 200 of them. So let's begin. Feels like it's like falling. No, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll rest in between the hundreds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just rest. Stretch your arms a little bit. Move your fingers, because sometimes after a while your fingers can numb on the bar because you're holding it. That's how my fingers go after a while. It numbs. It tingles and numbs and everything. So just after a while, just the tips of my fingers go a little tingly and numb. So we're going to do 100 more, just fixing everything. I'm sweating already. That's because I don't have the AC on. I have actually the windows open because for rain, I don't have rain anymore, so you don't hear any background noise with the AC. So 100 more. So let's begin. Upright row in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3. You got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good job. Next, we're going to do flies. We're going to do low flies. We're going to do 200. So we'll do 100, rest 100. So I'm going to get my little dumbbells out to do this. So we're going to go low. We're going to go low flies. Make sure your arms are straight when you do these. And your back isn't arched, isn't hunched back. It's straight on like a 30-degree angle, I believe. It's not 100% 90. It's little up there, like a little arch, little hill. So we're going to do, making sure these are in. So we're going to do 100, rest 100. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, and then we'll rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just rest. Take a drink, stretch, don't stretch. Just for about like a second or two. Take a sip of water, get back to it. I'm just trying to get my arms more straightened so I can go through all through like the 200, but I don't want to pull a muscle at the same time. So I take like 2 seconds to rest after each like 100. And then the more I do that, the more I'll feel my body will be like, we can keep going. So I just don't want to injure myself and then be out for like 2 days or more. I can't do that. Don't want to do that. So 100 more for flies, low flies. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3. You got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. Next, we're going to do punches down. We're going to do them at the same time. And we're going to do 100 and 100. I think all of it's about 200. Yeah. All the arms are about 200. So we're doing 100, rest, 100. So we're going to punch. Instead of doing punching this way, we're going to punch this way. Punch, punch. Or should we? We might punch. We'll punch this way for 100, and then we'll punch this way for the other 100. That's how I want to do it, just to get the feel of different punches and different arm feeling. Because if you punch this way, it's like upright row where you get the triceps and elbow action and everything. This way, you get your bicep and your shoulders and, you know, your shoulder blades and everything. So two different versions, same move, but 2 different ways, and 2 different muscle joints are doing it. So we'll do 100 this way and then 100 this way. So let's begin. Whew. So let's begin. Let me see if I can get it angled. Yeah, I'll just do punch this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3. You got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 3. You got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest for a second. Go and stretch. You can get a drink of water. And now we're punching this way. Whew. So let's begin for another 100. And this is all together. At the same time they're punching. We're not switching. We're just punching. Time. So punching down this way. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Good job. Woo! Yeah. I'm feeling the burn. I'm feeling the burn. Next, we're going to do double arm row, which is squatting a little bit, and we're going to move your arms back, 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 and make sure your elbows are bent. Whew. And we're going to do 200. I'm going to try to do straight through with this one. Whew. And then we'll do punches in front. Just stretching a little bit and getting and preparing myself. Psyching myself out, saying I can do this. That's what we all do when we work out. We psych ourselves out and say, you can do this. Come on, brain. Come on, body. You got this. So double arm row, squatting a little bit, 200. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going after 100. We're going to rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Whew. Definitely feeling the burn. It's going to be sore later and tomorrow as well. Definitely feel it. So take a sip of water, stretch a little bit. Oh, that's definitely a burner. My whole arm is like turning red, which is a good thing because that means it is sweating. The soreness, it's burning. sensations coming through. So it's a good thing. It's so weird how it just turns red when you're working out, especially when you're doing weights and everything. So cool how it changes colors when you're moving certain positions. Whew. Okay, let's do 100 more. Whew. Once again, psyching myself out. And begin. So again, squat position and double arm row, meaning moving your arm backwards. And we're going to do 100 more. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Push through the pain. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, good job. Whew. Felt so good. And I'm using higher weight than I normally do, so it definitely is feeling the burn, which is a good thing, and I'm pushing myself. So we're going to punch in the front. I'm going to kneel for this. Whew. Let me see. Actually, don't think I'm trying to see what. Oh, I do have something that I'm going to bring out. I do have another bar. I keep forgetting. It's hidden all the time in the closet. 1 second, guys. This is another bar. It is from Amazon. Get what brand it is, but it's 10 pounds altogether. Oh, Yesall. It's from Yesall, just like my medicine ball. I got it from Amazon. This was the very first bar that I got before I got all these other bars, but I keep forgetting it's hidden. And it's a 10-pound bar. It's a lot lighter than what I'm using, and it's really good for stuff like this. And I'm going to use it to punch in the front with all this. So it's a little lighter and a little manageable to punch in front. And we're going to punch all together for 200. It's long too, because you could also use it for squats because it's a bar. It just doesn't have, yeah, it has rubber. It has like thin rubber. Yeah, it's thin rubber on it, so it can be, but I like more rubber for my neck on it to have it more secure. So we're going to do punches. I'm going to find, there we go. So I don't snack into anything. So we're going to do 200. So we're going to do 100, rest, 100. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Woo! You can do them slower if you need to, but because it's a lighter bar for me, I wanted to do a little quicker. So it's however you feel. If you're using lighter bars, you can go a little quicker, especially when you're doing something like that kind of motion. It feels normal to do a little quicker. Sometimes, like when you do like this, you should do slow, or the upright row, you should do a slow motion just to get the feel of the tricep. But this just feels natural going fast. But if you're doing a higher weight, I don't recommend it. Just go on your own pace. Woo. So now we're doing 100 more. Let's begin. Front punches, 100 more. You got this. So let's begin. And you can squat a little bit to keep your balance and your leg is not, like my leg was starting to shake like this. So it's just also I can't stay in place. So my body was like, hey, you need to start moving. So that's how I am, my body. I just can never stand in one place for a second. I gotta like move around, sit, do something. I always was like that even when I was a child. I think I was worse when I was a child than I am now. So if you feel like your body's shaking a little bit, just balance-wise and just need to squat a little bit. So 100 more for front punches. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Those are really good for your front shoulder and your biceps and back of your thighs. Ooh, I definitely feel them on my shoulders more, which is a good thing. So next we're doing flies. We're going to do middle, but they're on the floor. And then we'll do overheads on the floor. So, flies. So we're going to do 200 in the middle for flies. Yeah. Oh, my arms. Whew. They're burning. So we got 2 more, and then we have 2 more for the arms, and then we have 2 for the abs, and then we have a bonus. Going down. So we're doing flies this way. Can you see? Yeah. Here, go this way a little bit. Okay. So we're going this way, and we'll do 200. I have an itch on my nose. Oh no. Itchy nose. Hate when that happens. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Whew. We're actually just going to do 100 of this. Because that's how my body's saying, yelling at me, hey, just be done. Feeling the burn. Plus my hands are starting to feel the soreness as well. So my hands are not as grippy, even though I have the gloves on to help the grippiness. And I just don't feel like doing another. You get to the point that you're almost done, your body's like shutting down on you, and you're like, don't push it. So we're going to just do overhead. I can push it to that point. And I'm just going to use I'm going to use the bigger bar for overheads. Get over here. Go, just make sure they're tight. And we're just going to do 100 of them. So let's begin for overheads. And I'm completely on the floor. My hands are, my feet are on the floor. My knees are to the sky. And let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, last 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish strong. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I did one more for good luck. You don't have to. And down. Whew, good job. Now we're doing just regular sit-ups. Now it's just abs. I'm going to give me this one. So we're going to just do regular sit-ups and crunches. And then we're going to the bonus sit-ups. I don't think I have anything to hold me down. Maybe I can hold me. Maybe dresser hold me? Maybe? Let's see. Okay, I think the dresser's going to be able to hold me. It's probably going to hurt me. Maybe if I do it this way. Okay, so sit up. 1. Get down. Maybe not, because it keeps moving. Okay, I'm just going to do sit up. So we're going to do 100, and then we're going to do 100 crunches. So let's begin. I'm going to use my bar, my little dumbbell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. We're actually going to just do 50 because I need something more strong to hold me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Got this. 1, 2, 3. Whew. My headphones are falling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Woo. Oh, definitely feeling the burn. Oh, next we're going to do some crunches, and then we'll do the bonus. Oh, oh, oh. So let's begin. That's burning. My abs are burning. So we're just doing simple crunches, which is laying on the floor and just moving your head up. So we're doing 100 of them. So let's begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Woo. Woo. The last one, we're going to do paddle crunches, which is pick up your legs and paddle, paddle, paddle. And you can bring up your neck and your back a little bit for the crunch. Oh, try to see what I want to use. I'll use you. And we're going to do 100 of them. So let's begin. They're paddle crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Woo! Ho, ho, ho. My arms and my abs are burning. So I think I tortured my body enough for today. I will see you tomorrow for another arm day. I love you all. Please like, share, comment, follow, subscribe me on all my pages. You'll see them at the starting and ending screen. Have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful sun if it's out there. Stay safe still. And I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.